Hey guys, it's Tabatha, and I just wanted to make a quick updated video on what's going on in my life and all that sort of stuff. But first I want to apologize for not making videos like I should be, for really slacking off on the video making process. I have a ton of ideas, I just haven't executed them yet, or edited some videos that I have filmed. So I'm sorry about that. I plan on getting a lot better, so just hang on. Now let's get into the update. I am a sophomore in college now, which is really exciting, because I guess you can look at it that I'm almost halfway finished with school for the rest of my life. I guess, I don't know, probably not, but whatever. I finally have a direction, and I have a major that I'm happy with. I love the classes that I'm in right now, and the material that we're learning. It's just everything. I'm just so happy with my major, which is communications, and I also am doing music business because hopefully I'll own my own record company one day. So yeah, that's what I'm doing with my university studies. So I used to work at Staples, and that was really hard for me because when I first started there was when it was really difficult, because I just the people I had to deal with, both customers and fellow employees, they really tested me and on my patience and on my my love for them. Really, they just tested me on my attitude, which was a struggle to stay Christ-like towards them. Was so hard for me because it felt like these people, some of the people just didn't deserve anything, and that was not the right attitude to have. And so I learned how to love who I think is undeserving, or who I thought was undeserving of my love or my attention. And yeah, because I don't deserve God's love, and you don't deserve God's love, and no one really deserves the love of God, because that's the love of the Most High. It's the purest kind of love that there is, and we haven't done anything for it. It's just a free gift to us if we accept His Son as His Son, and just confess that we have these sins in our life, and at that, from there we're okay, well, my life is now yours. We don't deserve that. And so what I was what I've been thinking is that if you don't deserve it and I don't deserve that love, then why do I feel like you're not good enough for me to love? Who am I to say that I can't love you? Who am I to decide whether or not you deserve love? I'm not the Most High. I'm not the Almighty. That is not me. I'm just Tabatha, a college kid in a small town. That's who I am. I don't have that authority, and I don't want that authority. So if I have the love of God, if I love God, then I should be able to love whomever I'm dealing with. So that's what I learned from Staples. And now I just work on the website at my university. And at the current moment, it's really boring because we're just messing with nodes and da-da-da-da. It's really boring right now. Now, okay, I don't know if I've ever told you guys, I don't think I have, but I go to an Assembly of God church. Assemblies of God, we have this sort of event called Fine Arts, and there's district and there's a national. Let me explain Fine Arts and how I explain it. I just say it's a Jesus-centered talent show for youngsters. That's essentially, in my opinion, that's what it is. you display your talent, but you should be doing it for God. Like, God gave you that talent, you're doing it for His glory. So this district, and also got to help with National Fine Arts, which was in Orlando, Florida. So like, I wasn't too excited about like the location in a way. Like, it was cool, you know, I got to go to Florida, I got to drive across like 10 states, not 10, but several states, which was really cool. The one place I wanted to stay in, like, at least be awake when we drove through, was Atlanta, Georgia. No, I was out, and I woke up like a couple hours later, and we were like down at the bottom of Georgia, like close to Florida, and I was super upset because it's like, I just want to be in Atlanta right now, and nope, not happening. So that was kind of upsetting. But cool thing about Orlando was the hotel we were staying at just so happened to also be hosting the World Yo-Yo Contest. Now, I can't tell you how excited I am for that, because I cannot yo-yo. Like, I've been practicing, so I'm much better now, but I used to not be able to get the yo-yo to come back up. Like, I could not do that. Could not. And so, like, just like anyone who could do that was just a genius to me, because I couldn't do it, so obviously I'm dumb. Which isn't true, but that's how I felt. So yeah, and then like I started talking to some of the yo-yoers. I hung out with some guys from Hungary, and then there's another guy from Iceland, and it's really cool to like just hang out with people who aren't from the United States and like interact with them and like hear how they talk and hear their language, even though like part of it I think they were just making up. I feel like they were making it up at least. And like trying to say their names. And one of the things that like blows my mind is that like in the United States, Tabatha, it's not the most like typical name, but I mean, people have heard it most of the time. Now foreigners, like, they have the most difficult time saying my name because it's usually like not in their language. So like, it's just all sorts of people. Like, I've been to Mexico and they couldn't really say my name, and Jamaicans couldn't say my name, Hungarians had a hard time. It's not even in the language. Like, one of them had me put it in their phone and it was like, nope, no, not there. And yeah, the Icelandic couldn't really say my name correctly. It was just like, man, it's just a buff. Like, it's just the middle part that like gets people, like foreigners, I guess. I just think that's crazy, because my name's not. It doesn't seem like it would be that difficult, but I guess if you've never like heard it, then it's just kind of like learning all over again. But yeah, so that was really cool. Next year it's going to be in Columbus, Ohio, and I'm so excited for that, because that's my weather. Like, I'm like, yeah. And then we're going up north, and I've never been that north before, or that far up north before, and that's really exciting for me. But yeah, and so I guess I'll just wrap up by saying that my plan right now is to upload a video every Thursday. So be praying for me on that, because I'll need it. I'm just lazy. That's all it is. That's what it all comes down to, is I'm lazy.